cosmetics. I look at the store for what's discounted every once in a while, and if it's a gun that I use that's discounted, then sure. You know what really fucking pisses me off though is that
Not until you tell me.
my favorite shotgun is the Slate, and there's only one fucking skin for it. The Romero has like 12 skins. Slate has one, and it's event exclusive that's no longer unlockable. I'm like,
Why don't you just get good and use the one that actually matters? The
Because-
Romero.
Dude, the Slate is king. It's expensive, but I mean Romero's like most bang for your buck, no question. But when
The Romero 77.
I've
is
got money to burn,
My favorite thing of all time.
it's a goodie, but it's only got that one shot, so you better hit it.
That's all I need.
I'm
JP,
gonna
I've seen
farm
you
hollowed bars.
Ooh.
Wait, do you guys have hollowed armor?
I believe I have at least one or two pieces.
Yes. I think so. I know I had palladium, and I think you gave me something
Oh,
else
Jesus
that was
Christ.
better.
That actually startled me. That bitch didn't make a single sound. Fucking bitch.
Dude, just like the house at the beginning of A Christmas Carol or whatever the fuck.
Shut the fuck up, Austin. I will reach through this goddamn TV screen or whatever. You ever see what is there's a fucking gif on Reddit that I've seen a couple of times where it's this chick and she like picks up a rotary phone and like calls somebody and they answer it and she puts a gun into the mouthpiece of her phone and then it like pans back over to the other person and there's just like a blood splatter on the wall. It's like a bad cheesy 70s movie.
I feel like I have seen that before.
I fucking love that. It's like, die, you bitch.
An Avengers emblem can be made by getting any of the emblems we have and combining them with 5 Souls of Might, 5 Souls of Sight, and 5 Souls of Fright. That'll
Avengers
turn it.
emblem? Like,
And it'll give you 12% increased damage on everything.
how
all
many
weapons.
how many Disney Plus
Holy
shows do I have
shit.
to watch to understand how to use that item?
You can also combine Honeycomb and the Star Cloak, and when the player is injured, 3 stars will fall on the player's current location and bees will be released from them.
Bees. Now I'm interested.
No!
Not the bees. I kind of want to go back to my meme loadout. Like, well, it's mostly for when I prestige and I'm cheap on hunt, but like when I don't have money, I just run 3 jars of bees, a sword, and a stamp shot. No guns, and I just kill somebody and take theirs.
Fantastic.
It often doesn't work, but it's great. Like when I throw that first jar and I see that it actually locks in, so I just throw the other 2, and just all of the they'll just eat a person alive if they don't have a good melee weapon to get rid of them. Just devours the butthole. Dude, I've got a little lucky rabbit's foot on my sword now. This is a whole new game.
That's cute.
Yeah, it's lucky, JP. Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
sorry. Sorry.
And it waddles around when I swing my sword.
I just increased my cooking by butchering a mouse.
Nice.
Sure. Not gonna question anything else.
Man, in the zombie apocalypse, you can't be a prude. That's meat right there.
That is the last thing that I am. Get slowly out here. I will fuck a horse.
Hard.
I mean, fuck a pig. You gonna let me gas up while the power's on? Or not?
Found a can of beans in the cabinet. That's how I'm gonna go.
How the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Dude, the The last time I hung out with this kid that I worked with today, we were talking about Trailer Park Boys, and he was like, "Oh, dude, I love Trailer Park Boys," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and I made a reference, and he laughed. And then today we were walking, and somebody said, "Know what I'm saying?" And I was like, "Zin, Zin," and he like did not have any reaction at all. I'm like, "You fucker."
My favorite thing is when he's peeling the apple, and he's like, peace.
Oh shit.
Don't like skins on my apples, you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
Up and Julian will break me off a little
been-
bit of that. Hey, but it's
He was saying a lot of. He's saying know what I'm saying a lot, but it's like, what, you didn't know what I'm saying, counter, or what? Jesus. Fucking coming down on me. It's my thing. Zane. Dude, I go like 5 games on Hunt without finding these stupid ass gator traps in the quest, and I just found like 2 in a row. Just give me that shit. Mom, can we be done hunting gator traps yet? We're done when I say we're done.
Gator traps at home. Gator traps at home.
I do look forward to the new boss though. I'm betting it's gonna come out like June or July. They've been teasing the fuck out of it at this point.
Oh, stop it, you.
And it's gonna like roam around and not be in like one compound.
That's pretty cool.
Alright, hounds, come on, if we're doing this, let's go. I got places to be, people to kill.
Got a fresh sack of apples. Take this big old sack. Be happy.
Don't be sack, be happy.
We take the Spectre boots and combine them with an Anklet of the Wind and an Aglet, you get Lightning boots, which are 8% faster than the Spectre boots.
Yo. What?
I definitely had an Aglet, but I think I gave it to Steven.
That's
Fuck. Oh, somebody shot him for me. Ah. Dude, I ran into this compound and stabbed 2 people to death and grabbed the bounty. I didn't make it out alive, but the guy who chased me, he ran into my traps, and then I hit him again with a concertina bomb and a poison bomb. Just 'cause fuck you. You're not gonna get back.
Just forget that. Yeah.
Oh, and this guy's gonna die? Oh no, he's not gonna die. Damn. He got close. Other people are pushing their compound though, and they're having to fuck with all my stuff that I put on their butt. And he went back down again. I honestly, even after dying, enjoy just sitting here watching them have to deal with all the shit I left on that guy. Fucking
You're
cucks.
such a fucker. I love it.
It's what brings me back to this game, man. Even when I lose, I still kind of win.
Because at least they put on a good show.
Yeah. As long as I
get
make
that.
life hard for somebody else.
I get that, and I appreciate that.
I wiped, so that wasn't even, so that was a different team than the team that apparently I wiped them on my way in. I mean, somebody killed their third guy before I even got there, I guess. But like, I just, as shit started going down, I just ran downstairs. And there was like a guy, he was throwing a flash or something, and he's like, oh, oh! And he was saying it in chat. I had muted myself so I could hear everything. And he's just like backing up, and I stab him, and his friend is also in the middle of switching weapons, and I stabbed him. That's gotta feel bad. It's like just getting caught with your pants down.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta run poison bombs this time. Boise boys.
Boise boys.
Running Martin again. To Marty McFly. And a concertina. I'll run 2 poison bombs. That should be good.
Wish I had smokes.
Apparently, the grenade launcher does damage to you.
Oh,
Which
really?
is pretty stupid.
Don't all explosives? Pretty sure all explosives do. They don't do friendly fire, but they will do damage to you, the user.
Yeah, it's just so stupid.
Oh. Excuse me.
Dude, we got a box of like the grilled stuff for Cat. For Cass, the cat food is like, you know, the grilled chunky pieces instead of a pate. And now she's become a little prissy fuck and won't eat pate. She's like, I don't deal with that anymore. She like barely eats it, and then it sits out, and it gets like it attracts fruit flies and shit. I'm like,
Well,
eat
then
your
let her
fucking
starve.
food. Yeah, I'd put it away when she doesn't eat it. But I mean, I'm also not gonna waste my money on that food. I put it back in the fridge, and guess what's for dinner? It's that shit again, because you didn't finish it, bitch.
Yep.
What I was doing.
Cats have like 90 taste buds, so they really like all that picky shit is on her.
Yeah.
Like
I don't
we
think
have,
it's
like,
the taste. I think it's the
6,000.
texture. She likes the chunks now. I was so when I had some of the grilled stuff left, I was mixing it with the pate, and then she would eat it all. It's not like she straight up won't eat it, but she eats like far less. And I'm just out of that. I just gotta get through this pate.
I would buy exclusively pate.
If this bandit trench coat that I found was black, I would be very happy.
Alright, I'm gonna go start my dinner as well and watch some TV.
Alright, bud. Catch you a little
How'd you
later.
guys?
Talk to you later. I seriously don't have a knife. Are you fucking kidding me?
Knifeless pleb.
This is retarded. I don't have a knife to slice my bread. I can't use a machete to slice this loaf of bread. That sounds like bullshit. But I just realized I have processed cheese, bread. Oh, I have regular cheese too. Even better. And then I've got lettuce, a sack of apples, and I've got these butchered mice. And I was gonna make a burger out of them.
Delicious. Living the life.
I know.
It's like, do you know how many mice I had to butcher for this one burger? 50.
Literally
mice.
two. Literally two.
Those are big
I'm
mice.
that hungry. Hungry.
Oh. I haven't heard shit this whole match. Like, I hope I'm
You're
not
on
in
the
this
wrong
lobby
side of the
by
map.
my fucking self. Nah, I mean, even when I'm on the opposite, even if shots were at the opposite end of the map, I could hear them. It's literally like nothing. Which always makes me either like nervous. It's like,
So
I don't
you know
what's
everybody's
going on.
ratting around.
It's like, am I in? Well, it's like either everybody's ratting around, or I'm gonna kill the boss and leave and find out that I was in the lobby with like one other solo, and that was the whole lobby.
Damn.
Usually doesn't happen at night. That usually happens when I play in the afternoon, but it does happen. Bloodless. Oh, there's a shot.
Ooh, bloodless. God, I wish I had some smokes. The guy is just like terrified right now. It's like a little bitch.
Ah, there's shots happening all over. I guess they heard what I said. Like, you want shots? I've got them.
I'll give you shots.
Shots, 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 shots.
Everybody.
I often think of the American Dad scene where they do that. I don't even remember the context.
I know. It's.
But I always
fucking
imagine Francine singing that.
Yeah. And it like zooms in on her multiple times. It's just like zoom, 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 zoom.
Fuck! How did that guy's gun shoot so fucking fast? Like the second I step a toe into the water, I just get unloaded on. Fuck. Ran around for like 10 fucking minutes to just get shot before I could even turn around.
Gotta love it. I turned like I feel like I was just kind of speed running this game a lot, where I was like ooh, bigger bag, ooh, more shit, ooh, car that works, and it was like, you know, day 2 or whatever, and I felt like I wasn't really being challenged a whole lot. I decided to start over again, start out in the middle of nowhere basically, and make it to where like literally everything on the loot table is there, it's like one level below the least rarity you can possibly have, where I was like, I'm gonna make everything, it's called like extremely rare, and then you can, the next one down would be like insanely rare, and then the one below that is just none. So I was like, okay, let's do that, because I feel like there's always so much loot that I feel like with an overabundance of it, there's just more chances for it to roll and have you get something good. And then I end up so kitted that I get bored. Like there's nothing to like run, like get or whatever. Like I just run my ass over to the fort and I'm like, all right, cool, I'm gonna get geared up.
Yeah. It's also because you know where to look.
Yeah, that is also true. I'm trying to push more of a challenge for myself moving forward. Which I think it's going pretty good so far, but I feel like before I know it, I'm gonna be way ahead of the game already again. I already have a fucking functional car that's basically at 100%. Tons of storage. Was that Robbie's like roommate, girlfriend person?
I guess.
Oh, okay. I don't know if you've been introduced or whatever, but I was like, who the fuck is this person?
Yeah. I mean, I just kind of picked up on context clues that's...
I figured. I mean, I kind of did as well, but I didn't want to be like, okay, well, if she's not going to, like, introduce herself, I guess I won't. I don't know.
Nah, I don't fucking care.
Alright, cool.
He said, I didn't even know her name, but he said, called her Lydia once, and I was almost like, oh, dude, I left that bitch in Whiterun. She watches my house for me.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I'm going straight south. Fuck this big search area noise. I'm going straight to that little searchy down south. Let's go see who wants to play with me.
My guy is like hungry, straight up fucking depressed, stressed out, and in minor pain from exercise fatigue. And I'm like, I I don't give a shit. I was like, I'm still fucking. I was like, I killed that zombie in 2 hits. I'm like, what even? Like, I don't give a shit.
You may not like it. This is what the peak physical form of a male looks like. This is the ideal male body.
Somebody who's extremely underweight and running around in a bandit duster and a bandana with sunglasses on and a hood.
This is what an alpha man is.
My dude looks like one of those like generic bandits that appear in like these apocalyptic game scenarios where they're just the vendor behind the indestructible glass.
Right.
I'm getting that on Dead Rising vibes or whatever. I found this guy had half a cigar on him. I'm smoking it immediately. Can you imagine just jonesing so fucking hard, killing zombies for 2 days, and you just find half a cigar, and it's like the happiest thing that's made you even remotely happy in a couple of days. You're like, oh my god. Put this wet fucking half a blunt between your lips. You're like, oh yes.
It's still a blunt.
Facts. Your mom was in town over the weekend.
Yeah, she was on. You guys had a lot of fun.
Good. Yeah, I'm glad to hear that. Yeah, she definitely. We spent the afternoon by the pool. Jesse got super sunburnt, and it was a nice day though. We really enjoyed hanging out with her. She did not have nice things to say about it.
Oh! He shot the barrel. I thought he missed.
Oh shit.
Didn't hear the barrel. Yeah, I'm glad that you guys had a lot of fun. You made a pork roast or something, she said?
Yeah, it was a pot roast. But yeah, it was beef.
Well, she doesn't like to admit that she smokes pot, so
That's what she was telling me. You guys went to Amsterdam.
yeah. Yeah, we've got to come visit you sometime. It's just like, I don't know. The thing is, it's like you guys both work during the week. So it's like
Opposite schedules.
Yeah, I would have to like take off work, and that's the issue. We'll find some time.
Yeah, for sure. Jesse and I were talking about doing a like a baby moon. It's like a honeymoon kind of thing, but like before the baby comes, and then we never have a life ever again.
Yeah.
So there was some talk of doing that. I don't know. We were talking to your mom about like where exactly can we go? And she had some good recommendations. So one of them was in Georgia, I think. So okay, here's hoping.
Yeah, make sure on related note, make sure you're letting us know when that baby shower is so we can take off work to be there.
Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah.
I'm sorry, hang on. I'm running. Hang on. Oh no. Not today. I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. We will be sure to let you know. There will be notices sent out way in advance. My mom and her mom are trying to work together to make that party happen. They're planning it, so it's not even really up to us. Well, it is, but
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, no. I found some fresh chicken in this house, and I was like, oh, I gotta take this back right now. I don't know why. I literally was just like, I need to get this back to the house. And I just ran home. It's like 10 a.m. in the morning.
Just grab and go.
Grab and go. You know what? Putting these in the fridge. Alright, I guess I will go deal with those guys now, I suppose. Now that I'm not holding some fresh chicken. I like peeked into this front door on the house and there was like 6 zombies cramped behind it. Like 3 of them were attacking the closet door behind the front door on the other side of the wall, and then 3 of them were just staring back at me from through the glass on the front door, and I was like, oh no. I just ran.
Like, dude, you interrupted.
I'm already so depressed. And the guy just looks at that and he's like, oh no. Oh, they broke that door down. Sir?
No doors needed.
My friend Ryan and I have this conversation every now and then where the basis of the argument is, does it have doors? If the answer is yes, and then the answer to the next question, which is, does it have wheels? If it has doors and if it has wheels, it's considered a vehicle. So we always
I feel like
have
it
this...
doesn't need doors to be a vehicle.
It doesn't. But I like, we always just like argue with each other back and forth on whether or not something is considered a vehicle.
It's like is it a sandwich?
Exactly. So it's just like a fun exercise, really. What even in the fuck?
Well, is a hot dog a sandwich to you,
What?
JP?
No.
You're fucking wrong. It's betwixt two. So like, okay, so why?
Why?
Yeah.
I feel like for something to be a sandwich, no, you know what? I can't even really, I don't have a strong argument as to why.
Because my initial answer when introduced to this predicament was no, because it's one piece of bread and not 2. But then it's like you go to Subway and or wherever and they have like flatbreads where it's like not sawed all the way through, and that's kind of a big bun, but that's a sandwich.
That's true.
So like, I feel like
They
anything
call it a sandwich, but they might be liars, honestly.
I feel like if there is something contained within bread, but not entirely contained, like a cannoli is not a sandwich, even though there is filling within
Cannoli
some
is
bread.
not a sandwich, Austin?
No. That is like a bread with a filling. But there's no holes.
How is a hot dog a sandwich then?
Because
How is a hot dog a
it's just
sandwich and a
folded.
cannoli is not?
Because it's like folded over.
But,
it's
if
like
it were
contains-
left open, it would be a sandwich?
Yes. Then it would be a cream sandwich. Kind of like when you have like a peanut butter and fluff sandwich.
I don't like it.
That's how I see it.
I don't like it.
I feel like I've been playing this whole match on autopilot and I don't know. Or I made it to the bounty before anybody else and I'm like, wow, I didn't think I would get this far.
It's like, what are you gonna do? I don't know. I didn't think I'd make it.
I guess I'm just gonna set up traps because all my quest objectives are for fighting players. I don't have anything that I can fulfill just pointlessly.
I don't even need these things, I'm just taking a shot. It's like, oh, red wine? Yes.
More wine, crone!
Bring me more wine! Honestly, I feel like I absolutely hit the nuts on the beginning of this game because I had a fucking big hiking bag in my opening house.
The big bags.
Big bag, big fuck.
Big man, I need a big bag.
A big bag. Sausage. I'm straight up gonna eat this yogurt like a fucking Neanderthal on their way over to the next house. It's like, ooh, this is delicious. This is the last yogurt I'm ever gonna have in life.
It's all gonna spoil soon.
Fucking fresh. I've always got my runs to shut off the water and electricity randomly within the first 30 days. It literally is within the first 0 to 30 days. I've had it shut off on the first day before.
Shit.
That shit is bonkers. It's actually not like debilitating or anything. You just have to keep this nomadic lifestyle the first couple of days, because as soon as you tap out what's left in the sink, it's just done. It's just done. But all sinks contain that water when it got shut off, so you always have access to like a little bit. It's not enough to ever wash yourself clean or anything, but it's enough to sage your thirst, which is awesome. And then you just have to find a new sink or another water source. Sometimes I literally refill my water bottles out of toilets and shit. Sometimes I don't stoop that low because I'm role playing, but other times I'm like, eh.
Come here, you big spidery bitch. Surprised nobody's showing up yet.
Sir, this is a Wendy's. So they came out. There's spoilers for all of the new Magic the Gathering set that's coming out. That's going to be 100% Lord of the Rings based. Doesn't look too bad, actually.
Yeah, you
Some-
told me
some
about
of
some
it-
of it.
Yeah,
That
some
one
of
that
it I'm
you're gonna build
kind of
back.
like, eh. Some of it I'm kind of like, eh. Others I'm like, now that there was one. They've been teasing and pushing and pulling, trying to get the lore to kind of work around the effects or whatever to try and flavor it well. Like that's part of the battle that they struggle with, is like getting it, right in several different ways. And I could see that. But there was a card that was a variant of Bilbo that was green, black, white, and the effect was so cool, and it was like the top comment on the Reddit spoiler was like, now there's some fucking flavor, because there's just like hasn't been anything good. Like the Balrog is kind of eh, everything is just kind of eh. A lot of the Magic cards, the thing that annoys me the most is that they came up with this new ability, and I still have no idea what the fuck it does. There'll be certain cards where it's like, oh, Frodo, when he attacks, if you do this, this, and this, the ring tempts you. And that's all it says. And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what is the stupid fucking mechanic that you have for me that does that thing? I haven't read a single card where it explains on the card, like most of the things do, what the fuck it does. And that's what pisses me off. Is I'm like, okay, I'm just straight up ignoring all of this now. Anything that says the ring tempts you, which sucks because the new Sauron has it, but I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm like, what? The ring tempts you. I'm not playing with that. Yeah, I'm not playing with whatever the fuck that is. What it do? But the rest of it, I mean, like, there's a bunch of stuff that came out. I have a deck that just focuses on legendary creatures, and there's a ton of cards that came out that would be really good for that deck in particular, but that deck's already good enough to the point where it, like, pisses everyone at my house off. Like, who comes over, so I'm like, well, I can't fucking use any of these, because I'm already pretty much done upgrading that one. Everybody's already hating it enough. And the rest of it's just like cheap nonsense that would just allow me to protect all of my shit while still doing the thing that I wanted to do.
Right.
But that's fine. I found a kitchen knife. I'm gonna make a sandwich. A rat sandwich.
Ratty sand.
It's like, dude, it's 2 days into the apocalypse. The power is still on. And you're just like,
I've been waiting my whole life to eat rats, and now I finally have an excuse.
There's frozen meat in the fridge, and I, like, don't know how to cook.
No.
Rat. But rat.
Just bashed a bunch of rats.
That, by far, is, like, one of my favorite episodes of all time. Is like, the episode is, like, Charlie, or, the
Charlie's
king of,
birthday or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like Charlie, King of the Rats, or something, or like the Rat Slayer, or some shit.
When we were in our D&D campaign, we got like a tavern as payment. We've been like fixing it up because there's a ghost there to make him happy. He's got fix it, I guess. Whatever.
Sure.
And they got a rat infestation, and I was just like, oh, I get a bat. Do we have nails? And he's like, sure, you have nails. And I'm like, I just find a wooden plank, and I just fill it with nails. And I go down and I slaughter them. I'm like, where's
Did you ever
Gronk?
play that random, like, unmarked quest in Red Dead 2 where the guy in Saint Denis, like, has his bar closed because of the rats, and then he will pay you to go in and exterminate them, and you can use your Deadeye to highlight all the rats in the bar, and you could just walk in and be like, and like cap all the rats in the bar, and the guy outside is like, oh my god, I love that.
Fantastic.
I turned all the
This
loot
other
to
bounty.
incredibly. Oh,
Sorry.
yeah.
I was just like debating on like, I feel like if I run, they're just gonna chase me, and I kind of wanted some smoke anyway, so I might just fucking sit and wait for them. I mean, I got the place all trapped up already, and I just need to do some
I'm
damage.
just blowing smoke.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, I just like turned all of my loot tables to like extremely rare or whatever,
Right.
and there's just a fucking tank sitting in my driveway.
Hey man, sometimes that RNG is on your side.
Whether or not it's actually gonna go anywhere is up for debate. It's in like the exterior's in good condition, and then all the seats are like 3% condition. I don't even know what the fuck that means. But I can still sit on it. Can you imagine the seats like 3% away from just utter destruction?
It's good for
And I'm
sitting.
like making do.
Yeah, dude. My butt is gentle.
Not mine. Mine's sensitive.
Just know that I might end up muting you in a minute when these guys show up. Because I have that button that mutes and deafens me.
It's okay.
Because they are just about here.
They're coming. Some motherfucking antidepressants.
So we just gonna foreplay around all day, boys, or you gonna come here and fuck me?
Get him, Austin.
I just wanted to try to step foot in my death
I'm
trap.
riled up. Your neighbors are probably so confused.
They're not even here.
Oh.
Fuck, my own bees turned on me. Just trying to wallbang me.
Gonna wallbang me. Just walk in me first.
Oh! That was, I died, but it was worth it, JP. They were like, they decided to just break down one of the barred doors, right? And I just like stood at the other side until they opened it, and I just stabbed the guy. I was like, ah! And then the other guy killed me, but I liked it. Honestly, all I needed was to do some damage with my gun, so. What I really wanted was them to try to push into the house, and they never fucking did. I just wanted them to try to jump in a window. I had traps on like all those fucking
Bitch
windows.
ass. They knew it.
Maybe they did. Sometimes people have that, whatever it's called, that lets you see traps, but I feel like fucking nobody uses it. That
Yeah,
perk.
Definitely not.
I certainly don't. I just check doorways.
Yeah. Like a normal person.
Which is why I put mine in like weird places. I put mine like, I don't, like in the middle of a room, so that when you get killed by it, you're like, who the fuck puts a trap there? It's like me. I do.
Me.
Honestly, the biggest move is I try to like in that house actually just now, there was like blood all over the floors, and I picked up every bear trap that I could, and I put it in the blood, and you can hardly fucking see it because it's red. And then whenever there's spider webs and cobwebs and all that like husk shit on the walls, I put traps in those, like my concertina traps, so it's so hard to see them. I'm a little sad that they never pushed me. They just fucking broke. I mean, I guess they were pushing me, and I'm the one that went to the door. But I was like, I'm just gonna stand here. Just stab them.
I'm gonna grill these mice. I'm making my sandwich today.
Delicious.
It's day 3, and I'm making a fucking Sammy for breakfast. I'm gonna cook them first.
I'm running a Romero in your honor.
Oh, thank you.
Also because I have a quest objective for it now.
Fucking lettuce on there, some cheese.
Let us pray.
Ooh, maybe an apple. Mm-hmm. Create burger from rodent meat. Wait, burger or a sandwich? Oh, shit.
Burgers
I think
are a sandwich,
burger.
dumbass.
Yeah, no, a burger is more filling apparently.
That's one that I won't stand for. I feel like there's a debate on whether you can debate on whether or not a hot dog's a sandwich, but anybody that says that a burger is not a sandwich is fucking wrong. That is absolutely a ground beef sandwich. That's 2 pieces of bread with shit in the middle. That makes it a sandwich.
That bell pepper.
That pepper dough.
Oh, it's done. Oh, it is done. I'm gonna put it in the fridge. I'm gonna make another one. Add some lettuce. Shit. Add some cheese up on there. Rodent meat cheeseburger. I made so much food out of these 2 mice. It is actually kind of ridiculous.
Must have been plump.
Yo, I'm gonna add a pork chop on there. Why not? Let's throw a pork chop on this mouse burger. Yo, now that is what I'm talking about. What the fuck? Yo, I'm eating all this sandwich. Nom, nom, nom. I could die happy now. Wow, I am way less depressed. That helped my depression to eat that mouse sandwich.
Dude, who knows? You better get to tell Big Pharma about this. Could make
I know.
millions.
Doctors hate him.
Rat sandwiches. Cure depression.
Hear me out. It's already after 6:30.
Oh, you're gonna. Sorry, I'm fighting the boss. People are showing up. You're gonna go make dinner?
Yeah, I love you, buddy.
Love you too, bud. We'll talk later.
Yeah, I'll talk to you later.
If you're the other solo buddy, you can. I'll just wait for you to leave. You can go. We're cool. We're chilling. Or are you gonna sit and wait?
3 guys at 240. I figure that guy will res himself in a minute. All clear. All clear. Get it.
There's a few ammo boxes inside the box right.
Nessie,
work.
Nessie.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I'll take it.
Watch my trap.
Yeah, I see that. Thankfully, I watched you late.
Yeah, that helps.
This one too.
Yeah, I was waiting for them to come in.
Ugh.